Hello everyone, this is Kalim Sheikh and welcome to my YouTube channel. I know this channel has been dead from a long time. I haven't made any videos from a year and I guess I'm back. And I'm back and I'm gonna make some videos, I'm gonna create content and I'm gonna be regular. At least 3 videos per month is my goal now, but let's see how it goes. Because I'm the only one man army here, nobody's working under me, and it's tough to look after your work and then create content for YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Now, Instagram has Reels. Anyway, today we're talking about NFTs. Yes, from the past 7 or 8 months, I have been into NFTs. I have minted and listed some work. Some of my editions got sold. Some of my one-on-ones haven't. But I'm not here to talk about what NFT is, what blockchain is, what the technology that goes behind these Web3, because I really don't have a complete picture of it as of now. I have to do some research, and when I do, I'll create a series of videos explaining them. But this video is about what do you expect from NFTs, or if you're minted some work or listed some work, what can you expect, or from the community, the Twitter, or from the NFTs, from the collectors, marketing perspective and everything. So these are my 3 tips or 3 observations, to be very frank, that I made from the last 7 months being in NFT Twitter. As an artist, it's very important for you to market your work, and this is very important in selling your NFTs as well. The first observation is you have to have a very good personal brand. You have to build your brand, you have to build your network, you have to build your reputation. Now, you have to understand the difference between reputation and network. Network is how many people you know, whereas reputation is how many people know you, right? Maybe you don't have so much following. You only know 10 people, and 10 of them are 2 collectors. That's enough. 2 collectors know you, they are looking after your work, and if they like it, they'll buy it. But personal branding, social proofing helps a lot in NFTs. In selling NFTs, it helps a lot in any field, to be very frank, and it goes the same in NFTs as well. You have to have a very strong personal brand. What are you known for? Are you a landscape photographer? Are you a portrait photographer? Or are you a digital artist? You have to be, create a brand around your personality, around your work, and communicate with the audience. And the audience here may be your fellow photographers, fellow artists, collectors, etc., etc. So this is my first point, personal brand. The second one is hype. So when a movie releases, let it be a Hollywood studio, of a major Hollywood studio is releasing a very high budget movie. So what do? They create a lot of hype. They try to market the movie. They have press conferences, etc., etc., about the movie with the actors and whoever involved in the movie, and they create a lot of hype. Only after the release, it will be evident, will the movie stands up to the expectations or not. I mean, stands up to the hype or not. So it's the same here. This is my observation. There are people who have just minted and listed the work and then disappeared, but somehow their work got sold. Maybe they have created much hype in the past because they have been in the NFT community for so long. But for as a new artist, you have to build a brand first, and you have to know people, and people have to know you, and you have to create a hype before you're releasing your new work. And the hype is like, you can do it in any way. Like, you can tweet about it constantly, regularly, but don't be very desperate about it. And also you can organize spaces. Twitter is a one good platform to communicate with your audience. I guess this is the only platform. Instagram is catching up to it, but Twitter is the holy grail of marketing your NFTs. You can host spaces, you can speak in other spaces. If there are shield spaces, I don't think they generate any sale, but they have done for some people, but not for me. So yeah, you can go and create hype by talking about your work, art. You can have drop parties before, a day before, or maybe an hour before the drop. Or you can, just generally speak about your art, and create hype. So this is the second thing. Hype is very important. It kind of generates the curiosity. It kind of generates a desire. But at the end, it's your personal brand that matters. The third one is collector's perspective. You have to think from their perspective as well, whoever are creating. And for example, what my observation is in NFT photography, a landscape photography has been, very predominantly sold or bought by collectors, sold by artists and bought by collectors, mainly because landscape photography is like that universally liked and cherished genre, because everybody can go to some place. I mean, they see a beautiful landscape or a scenery, and they take their phone and click the picture, right? So you can also hang your landscape photography in your bedroom, in the walls of your bedroom or living room. But I don't think everybody would like to hang a picture of a nude woman in their bedroom or in the hallway, right? So there are some genres which people welcome, people buy, and people really like, and there are some genres which hasn't got that much of traction in NFT community. Maybe this is just my observation, this is just my perspective, but I guess people will agree with me. For me, at least, portrait photography hasn't been that, has been a little underrated, and many other genres. Some people think documentary photography is very underrated in NFT, and some people, or especially me, think still life photography has been underrated. So it's a perspective, difference of perspective. But yes, there are some genres which do very well, there are some genres which don't. And the genres which do very well are landscape, travel, landscape, etc., etc., even cultural photography. Nude art, I guess, is doing good. I'm not sure, I haven't done that much of observation, but yes, I guess. And also, for example, let's say I'm an Indian photographer. So when people out of India, like mostly in the Western countries, when they hear about India, they expect a rich culture, because India is very rich in its culture, very colorful. People expect to see the cultural pictures, the documented cultural festivals from India. But I am a portrait photographer, and portrait photography is kind of universal. Everybody can do portrait photography from anywhere. It is not a culturally specific genre. So that is one thing that you need to understand, that not all collectors view your work in the same way that you view yourself. There's a perceived value as an artist. You have to create your own perceived value. The how valuable you perceive yourself will be different from how the other people perceive you as valuable. So you need to understand that and think from their perspective. For example, if you are a portrait photographer, don't shill your work, or don't talk to the collectors who majorly collect landscape or documentary or any other genre. They are not going to buy it. Maybe they like it, but it's not their thing. So shill your work where people have eye for that genre. Create an audience for your own work. So this is what personal branding, again coming back to personal branding, is all about: creating audience for your work. This is what personal branding is very important. And there are certain other things that I want to talk about, but maybe another video, because I don't want to run this for long. So this is it, guys. I hope I make this a regular thing, making videos. I will put out videos at least 3 per month. I have to really be productive. I guess I have to see some productivity videos too. Until then, goodbye and have a nice time.